Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. It's that time of year again. Let's talk about financial wins and fails 2020. Let's get started. I'm going to first go over the wins because I always love that. It's really important, I feel, to have more than one stream of income, and so I started 2 more this year. Right now I have 4 main sources of income. Let me tell you the 2 I started this year. Number 1, Patreon, and the other one is Advantage Sales and Marketing. I'm actually an employee with them. I generally work weekends and I do product demonstrations. Now right now we were doing store sanitation, and right now we are doing virtual or no contact type demos. I'm extremely appreciative for all the opportunities that they give me, and this might sound crazy, but I really enjoy working. It just feels so satisfying to me. So my 4 sources of income right now are YouTube, which I absolutely love. You guys know how much I love YouTube, the creators and all the wonderful subscribers. Number 2, Patreon. And number 3, Advantage Sales and Marketing. I do the product demos. And number 4, I do recruiting and scheduling for some mystery shopping companies. I love all 4 sources. I'm always grateful to have them. So I picked up 2 more sources, the Patreon and Advantage Sales and Marketing, and I'm really enjoying myself. Okay, number 3, this is the huge win. During this entire time when I wasn't making as much money, I still continued to save. How, may you ask? Well, I'll sum it up quickly for you. Number 1, I had extra money in my checking account because what I do is I round up, and so I had enough money in there that covered another extra month of my bills. So that was a huge help right there. Number 2, Advantage Sales and Marketing. I have that money that I make with them direct deposited into a higher interest savings account. I don't even see that money. So the other good thing that I started that's a huge win is I'm automating my savings. I don't even see the money go in that account. So I'm constantly saving each month no matter what. So basically I've saved over $5,000 since the pandemic. So I'm extremely grateful. Number 4, I'm constantly working on improving and reallocating my budget. I might fail along the way, I might overspend along the way, but I'm learning lessons and doing better the next time. Now, let's go into the 2 huge fails, and one of them I feel is a big one, and something that I wish I could turn the clock back on, but I can't. So the first one is not a big enough emergency fund. I used to think 90 days of your income or your cost of living was enough. No, it is not. We saw what happened obviously this year. I used to think, 6 months was enough. Personally, in my opinion, I think if people can do this, to have 1 year of your living expenses in a higher interest savings, such as Capital 360, Discover, I think could be helpful. If you can't do that, at least if you can, work on saving it a little bit at a time, at least 1 month for sure, so that you have something to back up on. At the time when this happened in March, I only had 4 months. Right now, we have close to 9 months, and I'm working on a 12-month living expense emergency fund right now as we speak. So I only had 4 months at the time, but I'm going to be working on getting more income in there, so that way if something happens, we've got a bigger cushion. Okay, last but not least, number 2, I didn't have other skills under my belt to become more employable if something happened with my industry. Many times people work in different industries. It could be travel, entertainment, and they may love what they're doing, but sometimes things happen and industries change. For example, you may work at a newspaper and there's not as many newspaper places open anymore. So your industry may change and you may need to learn new skills and be able to go do a different type of line of work. And so that's kind of where I feel like I failed, because I love the mystery shopping industry so much and I really enjoy it, but things can change along the way. So it would be good if I had more skills under my belt, so that if I were to need to change where I'm going and do something else instead of being a scheduler, that I would be able to do that. And that's something I want to work on, is having more skills under my belt to be more employable. So these are my financial wins and fails. If you want to share with me some of your financial wins and fails, things that you feel you've done well in 2020, and some big lessons you've learned along the way, I always love to hear from you. Let's have a discussion below. And by the way, at the end of this video, I'm going to put some of my other favorite budgeting videos at the end of this one. So if interested, please go watch them. I think you'll enjoy them. That's all for now. This is Money Mom signing off. And as always, I love you. Bye.